Hello ladies and gentlemen, and today I wanted to do a different topic type of video. I know this is the weirdest thing I've done by far. You can also see, hold on, you can also see my screen right there, which is pretty weird. And today I actually wanted to do something a little different. I wanted to show you guys how I do maintenance on my stuff. So I have a small problem with this PS4 DualShock. This is mine. My brother is not allowed to touch it because he destroys everything he touches. Cheers. Why am I holding it like a fucking British scum? This is fucking America, goddammit. We don't stick the small fingers out. Alright, so basically, the thing is that this joystick right here, alright, I'm not wrong, yeah, this one is drifting. It drifts upwards. Now, I have fixed my controller 90%. And the 10% is this fucking motherfucker drifting up and down. Well, actually only up. So, let's put the controller aside. First of all, cups, glass cups. Why? For screws, obviously. We're gonna put them in their respective positions where you cannot see them, unfortunately, because this thing is angled. I have even bigger cups. These go somewhere here. This one is irrelevant, but we won't need the big ones. We have few screws, very few screws in the PlayStation thingy. So if you notice me a little weird today, don't worry, it's not a hacker using an AI generator to copy my voice and style and stuff. I'm just sick. So we will need these things. I don't know how they're called. Just gonna put them aside. And we will need canned air or an air duster. Now, you're gonna see these two pictured in the, edition. I used both. I used to be a user of canned air, but canned air runs out. You ran out of canned air. So basically, it's not the best choice if you're somebody like me who will basically go on and open his controllers and open his computers and clean it up because he cares about his devices. I do remember there was once this one guy who was one of my haters, and he was something YXZ Tech. And these motherfuckers will go rambling about how I am a loser, but his tech channel was all about smashing devices. Take that, fucker. So I don't remember what was his name, but his profile picture was like a fox or something. He was a pain in the ass when I was a solder. So hey, those are kind of neat memories. You might need an air duster. I have my air duster here with me. Actually, the accessories are in a box. So this thing is one of my best and most beloved tools. Fucking sleep! Alright, so in this, let me check, this is the correct box. Nope, this is not the correct box. So, what is this? This is an air duster. It just dusts air out. We're gonna put it back in its place. We don't have space anymore. Oh no, wait, we do have space. And we will need the accessories. This is another reason why I think, air dusters are always and will always be superior to canned air because you have a hell ton of accessories. Let me just take out all the non-related stuff. No, actually, let me take all the related stuff out. Yeah, now we're speaking English. Nothing left? Nope, nothing left. So these are basically things you can just put on your air duster for different situations. I love this one. It has a freaking brush. You can just literally start dusting out air. And we will need also alcohol because apparently controllers are alcoholic. And that is not true. Now, I do not have alcohol, but what I do have is some Babasali Arak. Alrighty, so with that being said, alcohol. But, most important of all, not the alcohol. I mean, the alcohol can help. Oh, where did I left that? Ah, yeah, my box of fucking screws. I mean, screwdrivers. Sorry. Did I tell you I'm sick? I think I'm getting dementia. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. One of these tiny screws. I found this in a Chinese thingy that my parents bought and they wanted me to build it up. The fucking sleeve again! Alright, let's move on from yapping. Let's move on to what the hell do I usually do? Why the hell can you see my screen right here where I'm pointing with my fingers? Why? The beginner dude, why would you care what you're watching? I'll tell you why. Because usually when I'm working on stuff, usually I watch politics. It's cool. It's cool. I'm fixing something and I'm listening to what's happening in the world. So let's just move on. I was watching Isaac Butterfield. But yeah.
Be willing to donate one of your testicles to benefit trans men and help fight toxic masculinity?
Sure, why not?
And would you be willing to donate one of your testicles to
Who has the testicles here?
benefit trans men and help them fully transition medically?
Yeah. I mean, I'm a trans woman, so yeah.
So you have testicles? Yeah. Okay, so yeah, got testicles.
How about you?
Yeah, I suppose, you know, in theory, yeah. I mean, practically, I'm not really sure. That's a...
What does that mean? In theory, you would do it, but you wouldn't do it? It's a hypothetical question.
I have a big ass to spring on me suddenly, but, you know...
It's like,
I'm not going to do it today, mate.
would you be willing to donate one of your testicles to benefit trans men and help fight toxic masculinity?
It's just like, right now, would I go...
Yeah, mate, we're going to bite it off.
Would you consider that?
Yeah, I'd consider.
Lie, you fucking liar.
Okay, so would you be willing to donate one of your testicles to benefit trans men and help fight toxic masculinity?
Yeah, I'd probably would.
America, what the fuck?
Fat phobia should make you uncomfortable because it's intertwined with every single other system of oppression that exists.
Why the
It is
pause?
related
Why the pause? Catching your breath?
to sexism,
Is it?
racism,
Oh.
homophobia,
Wow.
xenophobia,
Ooh. Arachnophobia.
classism.
Look at her going through a long hour. What other phobias are there? I've run out of them. I've run out of phobias. I've listed all of the phobias.
And so when you talk about one, you talk about it all.
Yeah, you come for one of us, you come for all of us. You say I'm fat, I call you a racist.
Which is why I say it is irresponsible,
My word.
disrespectful,
Is this some sort of fucking poetry that you're doing?
and hateful to come on this app and be fat phobic.
What is this bitch rumbling about? What is she on, drugs?
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I agree.
These pauses are really...
And that is all I have to say on the matter.
Let me just get a knife real quick. Not to kill myself. No, that's haram. That is not allowed. Children, don't do self-harm. That is gay. So the knife I wanted to use, which was a small one, is dirty. So we cannot use it. Thank God I broke some of the hinges. Oh, that came out so easy!
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
Here you have one screw. As you can see, let me just check the OBS. So here you have one screw. That screw belongs to the battery cover. Now something interesting about this is that if you notice, this part right here, alright, this circle, is a restart button. that is above here, and it presses that god thing, and it resets the whole controller, which is pretty cool if you ask me, because then you don't need to look for parts. And another thing I like about Sony motherboards is that these motherfuckers go on their way to fucking print the logo of the fucking PlayStation. Like they knew somebody's gonna open it. Like my parents, first time I opened this shit, be like, "No, you're not supposed to open it." I'm like, "Man, fuck up." All right, let's talk about something off topic, something random, something you don't expect me to talk about. So one of my members have fucking fundamental paper education profile picture, and I actually got curious, and curiosity got the best out of me. So I searched in the internet, fundamental paper education, and oh boy, what do we realize? Paper is evil. This motherfucker wants to go back to the 1950s, but even worse, because you don't get beaten up by the teacher with a fucking metal ruler to the goddamn head and bleed, and they don't take you to the nurse. If you bleed, you stay there, and if you cry, they give you another ruler to the head. That was the 1950s. It's just a fact. So this motherfucker wants students dead for bad grades. Like, bro, what the fuck?
I don't know what you're smoking, but buddy, put it down.
For a very long time now, and look what he's done to that joint. Your country is well and truly fucked.
Yeah.
Fubar, mate. Fucking fubar. And I guess that's not really a funny video or anything like that. It's very serious, but it's scary. It all starts with mental health problems and not helping people, and then it comes into people getting access to too many drugs and fentanyl coming over the border. Man, it's fucked.
Get away from my car.
Come on!
Ooh.
Really, you? Boy? Get out of your car, boy! Son!
Go somewhere, crazy.
Oh, hang on. Is this a black dude? Is that why she's calling him boy?
No, I'm not crazy. Get out of your car now.
You don't
Yeah,
want me to
eating your McDonald's?
You don't
Get
want
out of
me
your
to-
car,
What? I
asshole!
can't
Get
tell.
your order straight.
I think he's white. I can't tell though.
Come on! Come on now!
This is America's
I'm
Karen.
so ready to fight club this shit. Let's
Fight
go.
club this shit.
Come on.
I mean, this is what happens when females start to think that they're equal to men and born exactly the same, and it's society and culture that makes them seem a little bit smaller. You don't want to do this fucking shit. That's stupid. That's ridiculous. Why would you do that? Even as a man, why would you challenge another dude to a fight? You don't know if they've got training. You don't know if they've got a weapon. You don't know anything. This lady's obviously lost her fucking mind and is just going balls to the wall against some random dude in a parking lot. What a fucking idiot.
Pussy! Pussy! You're a fucking
And at McDonald's too. What happened? Was the fucking ice cream machine broken? Chill out.
Go to school!
I ain't what I eat. You see my car versus your car.
You're eating McDonald's? Go to
You see my
school.
car versus your
Go
car. Bye.
So apparently her name is Heather. I won't put her last name there, but this was in Ohio, and she was angry because
Obviously, it has. Boy, it has to be Ohio. Down in Ohio. So So now we are in the part I have been waiting for so long. Now a lot of YouTubers will tell you be careful with these green doors, but I'm like, man, shut your bitch ass up.
Later.
And there we go. Ladies and gentlemen, if you ever ask yourself what is inside the joystick, here's your answer. Now we're gonna bend this a little bit forwards. There we go. We nice and carefully put it there. Oh, it's pretty fucking clean. That door right there. Now, my shitty camera has a shitty quality because again, it's a shitty camera. I'm gonna accept that as a fact. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna pull out our alcohol and get our controller addicted to alcoholism. Because that's what base males do. get addicted to alcoholism. That was a joke if you couldn't tell, fucking YouTube. So we're just gonna bloop, and we're gonna proceed to... Man, this shit is fucking clean. Am I tripping? Am I tripping balls? I think that's enough. And I would take the other side, just some kind of weird spatula. We take out all the alcohol, we dry it out. I don't want to drop it on the paper. Oh, there we go. Perfect. And we take this motherfucker. Okay, he's not a motherfucker, but you get my point. Try not to be a child. I want to put this video as not intended for children. Why? Because why would I put it for children? What kind of child would like to watch an anti-fur doing some cleaning progress? Now, install this thing on, and oh boy. No, you fucking Nintendo enjoyer. Yeah, Nintendo is what? They have no shooters. You're a little whiny Nintendo lover. God, Nintendo has no shooter.
3 days later.
The dude cut in line. Fuck. Apparently she was drunk as well. Lady, you'll get your fucking nuggets. Calm down. Oh no, it's Biden again. What the fuck? This is here around... What? I don't even know what to say. What is... Oh my god. That is fucking insane. If you vote for him, you are... Just because you hate Trump, you'll vote for him. That's insane. I saw people after the debate go out and actually defend him. Man, your country's fucked if you do it. It's like you've got a gun to the head of your country and you're just pulling the trigger constantly, continually doing it. You're in real trouble, America. You're in real trouble.
It feels fucking good! You and your small dick and your pussy wet! Killing animals!
Oh, he's eating meat.
You have all the blood on your face! And all the blood on your hair! It feels good! With your small dick!
Good fucking on him, alright? Good on him. I'll say this, America. It's not just you that has the problem with the vegans. We've all got that problem. It's a real issue. Okay, this is at the White House.
Speaking about vegans and fucking retarded yelling motherfuckers about the environment, they fucking sprayed Stonehenge. Like, bro, what? Why would you spray down Stonehenge?
This is another good reason that you're fucked. What's going on here? There's old Kamala Harris or Kamala Harris, whatever the fucking name is, with a dude with a lady with a beard. Very nice. That's what's happening. That's very good. I'm a big fan.
Day 167 of spraying dog medicine on my hands.
Hey, I love this dude.
Skin on my hands tougher. People describe the end of this video as...
So he sprays dog medicine on his hand. He doesn't say what dog medicine, but he sprays dog medicine on his hands to make them tougher.
sensory nightmare, so if you can't handle it, skip now.
That's a piece of wood, by the way.
Eat at your own risk. You have been warned. Stick around until the end of the video to
547,000 likes.
see if I can light a match off my knuckles. Also, if you're...
Right, now, if you're taking as a tutorial something that I do not advise, if you didn't read the disclaimer in the video, there is these little doors, as you can tell, these hatches, and basically what you're gonna do is that you might want to break the lower pin, because the lower pin will not allow you to close the door successfully. The hinges, you do not want to break the hinges. So there is like a small pin of plastic right here. You can't see it because it's closed now. It's a very delicate job. Something I would not advise to anyone to do, unless you're like me, who is a fucking autistic moron. And basically, what you want to do is you break that thing. It's very easy to break with a screwdriver. Just spin it and boop, it goes off. Cheers. But basically, you do not want to break the hinges. Only the small bit, the lower bit. Now, are these doors kind of fragile? Da. Definitely da. Definitely da.
Fan of my content?
He's gonna like a match off his knuckles.
Don't forget to like, share, and repost.
Who's reposting this shit? Alright, I'm gonna go to the end and watch him light a match. Oh my god. I can't deal with that shit. I hate having anything on my hands. Even like fucking, like if you put moisturizer on, I fucking hate it. I can't deal with it. Okay. Well, it didn't work. Keep trying, my friend. One day you'll be able to light a match with the friction created on your fucking hand. I tell you what, though, there is an American coming after my country, Australia. Matt Walsh has had a few things to say. He's talking some shit.
Yeah,
Let's have a look.
Before COVID, I thought that Australia was, first of all, an absolute hellscape where poisonous spiders rain from the sky. That part is true.
Accurate.
But then I further thought that because of that, anyone who lives there, these have to be like the toughest sons of on the planet. I really thought. I thought it was just Steve. I thought it was a whole country of Steve Irwins.
It is somewhat if you go out into the country, but the cities are pretty fun.
And from COVID and now ending with this, I'm like,
that word, the C word, that's something I can't really talk about on YouTube. But yeah, it was pretty fucked up here.
How is Australia the weakest, wokest, lamest country on earth? How is that possible?
I hate to say it, Matt, but you're not completely wrong. I mean, we are sort of getting up there with America. It's almost like our entire country is becoming like California. That's fucking horrific. That's terrifying.
And if you have this few survival skills, how are you living in the country to begin with? I don't get it.
I think what he's talking about here is he's talking about the C word that we can't talk about, but he's also talking about our Prime Minister who was complaining about memes, and then we didn't want to have certain videos being allowed to be shown here in this country, and we are really sort of heading down that route, and I'd love for our country to take a big fucking U-turn and get out of that ridiculous tailspin that America is in right now. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to know in the comment section down below, what can be done to stop this shit? What can be done to sort our shit out in both America and Australia? Because the way we're headed, it's not good at all. Hey America, I'm coming to your beautiful bar.
You know you're not gonna like my fucking idea. Alright, nobody likes that specific idea that I got. But hey, effectiveness? 100. Effectiveness? I'm just saying. Alright, I'm just saying. You wanna get rid of blokes? Show them who's boss. Show them who's boss. Come on. Don't be scared. Just tell him, fuck your whole blood. Look! There is literally dust! Oh my god, shockers, bongers, zoinks! The comment section will be like, the beginner dude said zoink. What the fuck? I just realized dust exists. The mouth. Oh my god, it's just not coming out. It's not coming out. Alright, now it's coming out. Oh no. Oh no, you don't.
One eternity later.
God, what? Get off. Get off. Now you might be asking, why are you wearing gloves? I'm sick. I don't need any more bacteria, no thank you. Yeah, you can clean that in the exterior, honey, what the fuck? Fuck it harder. Fuck it. Keep fucking it. And once you're done fucking it, fuck it again. Boom. Out of here. So we're gonna screw that. Just like the government, we're screwing up everything.
One thing, I'm not a big fan of the government. 30 on 30. I'm not a big fan of the government. 30 on 30 on 30. I'm not a big fan of the government. 30, 30, 30. I'm not a big fan of the government. Not a big fan. Not a big fan of the government. I'm not a big fan of the government. 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 Not a big fan of the government.
Inches later.
The way he comments on gay and trans issues is just a little suspect to me. Let's watch.
And the idea that people are born gay has always been incoherent because, you know, if people are born gay,
listen to the quality. As soon as your video quality is worse than mine, I consider you as a failure. Why? Because I'm not even 18. And somehow, apparently, I make better content than those content creators. Content more like trash creators. Like,
born gay, you're gay from birth. Yeah, right, that's what that would mean.
So the mom gives birth, and the doctor is like, congratulations! He is gay! He's gonna get bullied by homophobes. In case you're asking, yes, I got the based mug.
And that means that there are, homosexual infants out there? Again, no sane person thinks that.
Only people who believe that being gay is a choice.
People who believe that they can control their own sexuality. They believe that they can control their sexuality as it pertains to men and women.
Perhaps Matt Walsh is obsessed with gay and trans people because he himself has a choice as to who he is attracted to.
Alright, bitch. Whatever.
He's attracted to men and just doesn't act upon it because he's a man of good faith. See, that's where all the hate comes from, because this man definitely has a stick up his ass about us for no reason.
And that means that there are, homosexual infants?
Yes? Come on, Matt. Everybody...
Hold on. There are map infants too, because map is also a gender. Are there... Okay, no, AAM is also... Do you know what AAM means? Like 2 A's, 1 M? AAM means Adult Attracted Minor. They're getting creative. I'm gonna give them that. They're getting creative with the stuffy, winky, you know what I mean? Winky, wink, motherfucker! It's the United States Police, son of a bitch! Get your ass up the door, you fucking pedo!
I've seen a gay-ass little boy play with Barbie dolls.
I need a second season of Judge so badly right now.
They have the genetics that are going to express themselves as gayness in the future. Don't be obtuse.
Gayness is genetic, so there is a gay gene that's been discovered, that you can inherit the gay gene. No. If you have that information, then you should share it with the scientific community, because I don't think anybody else knows about that. What you're doing is you're creating a false choice here, because you're deeply confused about many, many things.
I'm just a little confused here because gay can mean a lot of things. I am a homosexual.
But on this one particular issue, you're confused because you're creating a false choice where you're saying, well, either you're born this way, you're born gay, or it's a quote-unquote choice. And so, since I don't think that you can be born gay, I must be saying that every gay person has made a conscious choice in one particular moment. They just woke up one day.
Think about it. I could be gay tomorrow. Klaus had a girlfriend. He broke up with his fucking girlfriend to be gay. Which is a fucking L. She asked anyone in the anti-furry community, but those are the facts. He turned gay. He had a girl! I think that's the worst part. He had a fucking girl. Like, Klaus had a fucking girl!
3:28 a.m.
My God, bro! So So yeah, pretty much. Let me watch something else. What is a woman? What is a woman? Oh boy, this is spicy. I like this.